I belong to the school of thought that thinks that it takes a lot of courage to admire someone else. Since I read Purple Hibiscus in 2008, I've been a fan of Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I'm such a fangirl that in one of my photo shoots some years ago, I emulated her style. A while ago, she did an ad for Christian Dior and she said something on admiration.
We humans are so fragile and it's important to give people their flowers while they're here. So never admire quietly.
As a creator, more so a YouTuber, there are female Nigerian YouTubers that have inspired me over the years, and I think it's about time I stopped admiring them quietly. That is the essence of this video. You've just boarded Flyride with K Johnson, and I, K Johnson, I'm going to be your captain for today's ride. And on today's ride, I'm going to be sharing 5 female Nigerian YouTubers that have influenced my creation journey. The way I'm going to talk about these people is not in any particular order. So don't think because I say somebody is the first or I mentioned the first name, then that means that the person is like my favorite. Like, no, that's not exactly that. So to do this video, I'm going to be mentioning the YouTuber, mentioning how I met them, and mentioning the particular thing they do or did that has inspired me in the past or still inspires me till today. The first female Nigerian YouTuber that has greatly influenced my creation journey has to be Ezinne Zara. Like, how did I get to meet Ezinne? Sometime in 2021 or 2022, I can't remember. I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw Ezinne's post. That was when she released her video of how we met, talking about how she met her husband. Of course, the story was so inspiring, but what I was so intrigued was her storytelling ability. The way she started the video.
I met the love of my life in December 2017. But first, let me tell you how that happened.
She now went back and now told, okay, that when she was 16, that she said she was not going to get married. And she just added B-rolls, like clips that made it look real, relatable, everything. So while I'm sharing the story, I was so intrigued. Like, it was a long video, but I couldn't scroll past it. It was so amazing and beautiful, and the story was also beautiful. So I had to go back and watch all her videos, and all of them are so amazing, like super inspiring. Like, there's no Ezinne's video that you watch without getting inspired, without gaining value. I'm going to mention the 3 things that Ezinne does that inspire me the most. The first one is her editing skills. Oh my goodness. The way Ezinne edits, or you know how somebody will just do like a regular video, vlog, everything. Ezinne doesn't do that. Like, Ezinne will be editing a vlog and it will look like a movie, literally. The sound, the B-rolls, the sequencing, the plot, everything, the storyline. Oh my goodness, she's good. The second thing she does that inspires me too is her storytelling technique. And I've actually imbibed that recently in my editing skills. The third thing she does that inspires me is that, at least from what I see, she's someone that's always willing to obey. She's someone that's always willing to hide herself behind the cross. She's someone that is always willing to wait till God speaks or wait till God talks before she moves. She's not obsessed with fame or the numbers and everything. And I also admire her channel because the numbers add up. Like, when last I checked, she was like on 90k subscribers, but there's no video of hers that is less than 15k 20k views, and I really love that. I don't want to have the kind of channel that I have 50k or 100k subscribers and I'm getting 5k views. I don't want that. I beg, I say, God, please, whenever my time comes and whenever I grow, I blow on YouTube, I just want everything to rhyme. Like, my subscribers are rhyming with my views and everything. Let's not be a case of you're having 10,000 subscribers and you're having 100 views. I don't want that. I tap into her growth and the nature of her channel and for God to do such for me and even much more. Also, Ezinne Zara's thumbnails are so amazing. I don't even know how she does it. I don't know the time she said this camera. Sometimes I'll be like, is it the same camera that I use that this babe uses? Like, I don't even know how she does it. I remember sometimes she put out a question, like, ask me any question. I was like, please, how did you do your thumbnails? And recently I saw that she launched a course and I just went to check the content of the course. When I saw them, I said, okay, subscribing to her class is like a smart and wise decision, okay? The second female Nigerian YouTuber that has inspired my creation journey has to be Kelechi Mgbemena. Kelechi is, oh my goodness, I don't know how to describe her. Kelechi is so good with the post-production. How did I get to know about Kelechi Mgbemena's YouTube channel? I joined YouTube in 2021, I think around August 2021, after I graduated from university. and I was clueless. I didn't even know jack. The only thing is that I knew I wanted to join YouTube. I didn't even know video editing. It was that bad. I remember trying to learn video editing from someone then, and the person told me one price like that. I didn't have it. I was like, miss me with that. So I just started watching YouTube videos, and one channel that kept me hooked was Kelechi Mwemena's YouTube channel. So her channel has really inspired me, like the tech part of YouTube. Yeah, she's very tech savvy. And the first video I watched was how she was able to put in more work, and her YouTube channel started doing well. And then from there, I started watching other videos subsequently. So what are the things that have stood out for me on her channel? One thing I know that stood out for me on her channel is her ability to be relatable. So, and also she always brought about hacks. Like, I remember there was a time I was struggling with my backdrop. She talked about how you can like do like a DIY backdrop, and it was about getting a cloth, a fabric, and converting it to your backdrop. And that was what I used for a while, and I liked it from her channel. And she's someone I feel like she does not hoard knowledge. Like, it's so amazing because the kind of things she teaches on her channel are things that people charge thousands for. I also admire the fact that sometimes she just teaches stuff about algorithm, and she can get really consistent despite the fact that she has transited through phases of life, but you can see her stay really consistent. That is it for Kelechi Mwemena's. The third female Nigerian YouTuber that I also admire has to be Dema Ume. Oh my goodness, if you're if you're in Nigeria at least and you're a YouTuber, I don't know Dema Ume, it's weird. Yeah, it's weird because Dema is like a YouTube OG, like back in the days when nobody knew about YouTube, like, or when people barely knew about YouTube. Dema was there. Dema has been there. How did I find out about her channel? It was one of her viral makeup YouTube videos that I watched. I think that I was still trying to learn how to do my makeup and all that. So I now found out her channel, and from there I now realized, oh, this person actually vlogs, like does lifestyle content and stuff like that. I think at this phase of my life I relate more with her because she's good. Sometimes when I want to figure out, okay, which brand should I shop from, I just go to her YouTube channel, search Dema Ume, I'll check, okay, for makeup brands, fashion brands, shoe, clothes, like perfume, I buy. Even though I don't know why I don't always get to unbox, but I just buy because she's somebody that, as a female, as a young girl, as a feminine girl, you can just go to her channel and you'll find things that you ought to have, you ought to own, at least the ones you can afford. Yeah, at least you'll find reasonable recommendations instead of going on a wild goose chase of spending money on products that may not serve you. You are sure that, oh, this person has used this product, so if I use this product, it's going to serve me. So as a creator, what are the ways that Dema Ume's channel has helped me? First of all, I think I'll say quality. The quality of Dema Ume's YouTube channel is amazing. Her videos are so crisp, like her background blur, everything. Like Dema Ume, she's been there, but she still goes, man. Secondly, I admire her consistency. She's been there over the years and she still shows up. Like, that's so good. That's so amazing. I also admire her community, because one thing as a creator is having a community. Unless you're like a UGC creator that maybe you create stuff for others, but if you're creating for yourself, you have to be able to have that community and sustain it. How she does it, I don't know. Whenever she decides to take a break, she takes a break. Whenever she comes back, people are there waiting for her. Dema, bless us. Like, Dema is somebody that people beg to post videos. Omo, it's an amazing thing. It's a beautiful thing, and I really admire her for that. I think the last but not the least is that you spend to get. Dema has gone beyond the realm of doing YouTube as a hobby. When she needs to do something, she understands that you need to spend money to get some things done. There's a video of her I watched. I don't know if it was also on Danny TV, where somebody was interviewing her. She said she doesn't spend a certain amount on makeup products. The person was like, oh, but you bought Fenty Beauty. She said, I bought it for business, and I made back the money that I spent to buy those products. And I was so inspired. Oh wow! I remember you start saying, Fenty Beauty, why will I spend hundreds of thousands to go and buy Fenty Beauty? I beg, I'm not doing. But no, she looked at the bigger picture of, if I do this thing, people are going to watch this video. Fenty might even reach out to me, or any other beauty brand might reach out to me, like, oh wow, you talked about a product, or you talked about Fenty's product, and it will now bring them money. Unlike you thinking like, oh, I'm wasting money. She saw it as investment rather than that. So I really learned that from her as a creator. So you see her go on trips, I travel to this place, you're thinking, oh, she has so much money to waste. No, she doesn't. She's doing it for the channel. Of course, I know there's a part where she wants leisure too, but if she really just wants leisure, she will maybe go and not vlog it. But as she's vlogging it, to you are thinking she's wasting money more, but she's actually making money. She's building her credibility. People see through her lens. For people that have not traveled outside Nigeria, for people that have not traveled to certain countries, you travel to those countries through her lens. So I admire that about her. The fourth Nigerian female YouTuber that has inspired me is Tolu Lope Solutions. My first encounter with Tolu Lope's YouTube channel was one particular video that she talked about faith. I know that when I just opened that video, I said I had faith, boom, doubt, boom. I was like, boom. I was like, wow, I like this style of introduction. In 2022, I was a Tolu Lope Solutions junkie. Like, I literally slept on her channel. Sometimes I feel like Tolu Lope is someone that has lived my life before. There are a lot of similarities in our lives. Like, the things she has passed through in the past that I'm currently passing through, I have passed through to. And even there was a time I had to deal with an emotional issue. I went back to her channel, even watching her talk about how she prayed about the family she has now, everything, like those things make me feel like, oh wow, this person did this, why not do it? You know, it encourages me. Then the things that she does that inspire me as a creator is, number one, Tolulope knows how to break down content. Something you use and do one video, Tolulope knows how to like juice out 5 different videos from it. There are people that maybe they'll do one video, like they'll pack all the value in that one video. Tolulope knows how to split it. At one point, she'll bring it out and now, you know, still make that one point look like 10 points. That's it. That 10 points you would have packed in one video. Tolulope solutions will use it for 10 different videos, and that is so amazing. Like, it takes a lot of smart work, intelligence, and, you know, being detailed to be able to pull that off. The second thing I admire about her is consistency. Since I got to know Tolulope solutions, I'm not sure, unless it's times that, which are rare, unless it is times that she decides to go on a break, Tolulope is consistent. And the amazing thing is that she's not consistent and then bringing out whack content. She's still bringing out valuable content. And to think that she's a wife, she's a mother, she still has other things that she does. With her, when I look at her, I tell myself, Kate, there are no excuses. You have to do this thing. This month, I decided to be consistent and post 3 times a week, at least for this month, pending when I get into the next phase of my life. And it's been a lot, but Tolulope does that with 2 whole children. That's commendable. The third thing I admire about her as a creator is the fact that she always brings value. And I think I would say she didn't exactly allow herself to be boxed. Of course, you know that she's a faith-based channel, but it does not mean that sometimes she doesn't now bring in other things. Sometimes she brings in faith, sometimes she brings in motherhood, sometimes she brings in finances, sometimes she brings in personal development. You could just see her. Sometimes she brings a relationship too, and that has really inspired me as a creator. That, oh, even though you're niching down, but don't allow yourself to be boxed. That, oh, you're now like a robot and you are basically creating just for the algorithm and not for purpose or to impact the lives of persons that follow you. So I really admire that about her. The last but not the least on my list of Nigerian female creators that have inspired me has to be Erima Onwuchekwa. But let me start with how I got to know her. Erima, we schooled in the same secondary school and the same university. It was around 2021, after her law school also, that she opened her YouTube channel. And that was like a few months before I finally opened mine. And I remember that time, especially in those days of early beginnings, I would see some of the things she would put out. I'll be like, hey, Rima, what's up? Please, how can you help me? Help me do this, help me do that. So I'll ask her, okay, what of this in short? What of this on CapCut? So like, she was somebody that was really there for me, puts me through and through and through and through, yeah. I'm happy to see that her channel is doing so well. The things I admire about her as a creator is that she's somebody that has understood the place of relatability. If you go to her channel, you can see like different stages of her life. Like, she carries her community along without saying too much. Like, it's not like she's saying too much or giving out too much information, but the way she carries her community along, you can see the parts where she was called to bar, when she went for NYSC, when she started working, before she got married, now that she's married. Like, you can just see that progression. See, from where we come from, it's not easy to do this YouTube thing. Oh my hair babes, like people that are born bred, schooled, everything in Oma hair. Like, her quality, her everything, she didn't allow her environment to put her down. Of course, she's no longer in Oma hair, but she started from Oma hair and now she's doing so well for herself. So I really admire that about her. So yeah, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you really enjoyed it, because myself, I enjoy talking about these persons. You can also go ahead to check out their various YouTube channels. If I derive value from it, I believe you too will derive value from it, okay? And if there are other valuable channels that you think I should check out, then hit me up, drop it in the comment section and let me know. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please do also give it a thumbs up, comment, like, and share. And if you would like me to be doing more of this kind of videos, also let me know in the comment section, okay? One of my favorite quotes in secondary school is that it says, it feels good to stand on the ground and point your aim, but it feels best when you stand up high and others point you as their aim. So I also pray I get to that point where I'm a creator that inspires people. I also pray that if you want to be a creator, that you get to that point where you inspire people, or maybe even if you don't want to be a creator, that you become that kind of person, you become so valuable that people look up to you for one thing or the other, okay? And I pray that in the name of Jesus, that we become those kind of people, that we shall not just be blessed, but we shall become blessings to others in the name of Jesus. Amen. So thank you for riding with me today. As you can see, we are growing, so I want us to be a community, I want us to be one family. All right, so I remain your captain, Kate Chibuhe Johnson. Thank you for riding with me. Until next time, don't forget to let your light so shine.